Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the podcast. I am here. I am Wheels, joined once again by my regular co-host. Introduce yourself.
Cameron.
That's Cameron.
Woo!
And then
Yay.
we have a very, very, very special guest today. He is a very prominent Twitch streamer. He recently had his thunder stolen by Moist Critical, which is totally fine. Introduce yourself, my guest.
Hi, I'm CrashTheWeeb. Many people just call me Crash. But everything he just said, it's like half right. I mean, I'm a Twitch streamer, but I'm not that distinguished.
Hey.
Yeah, full right. All the way.
You have 164 followers, I think. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. See, you're up there. You're definitely up there. Also, what I said about Moist Critical singing you Thunder, 1,000,000,000% true.
Oh yeah. For those who don't know, and I wouldn't imagine they do. Right. I haven't been playing through the God of War games, and this started like a month ago at this point. And I go and look right as I start God of War 2. This clown, Moist Critical, love him. he's playing all the God of War games, and he's taking my thunder. I think he watched one of my streams and said, "You know what? This Crash guy's got the right idea."
I can play that too.
He said, "That looks fun."
And then he has the audacity not to play the sex minigame. I am sad. You get so much experience, and he didn't do it.
Oh my god. I've never played a God of War game. I did not know that was the... Is that a regular
Yeah, in the
thing?
first trilogy, there is one of each. Yeah.
What?
It's a big QTE thing. You don't see anything. It's just a QTE.
Oh,
you get a crap ton of red orbs to upgrade your stuff. And, yeah, that's it. But he didn't do it. He was like, I'm not taking the risk. And everyone in chat was like, please, Charlie, please.
Charlie,
They would.
Please, I want to see the scene. And he's like, there's nothing there. Who cares?
Yeah. Not even the taste of experience could get him to do it, sadly.
Which is fair. So,
The sweet taste of experience.
you gotta get it. There's no reason not to.
That's what I'm saying. You don't see anything. It's ridiculous.
You don't see anything. You get an experience for it. What do you lose?
Nothing.
Literally, what do you lose from
Mad
this?
dignity, probably.
I mean, hey, come on, you know? I don't know. Sorry?
Oh, no, you're good. Continue.
Oh, I was just gonna ask, like, so tell us more about yourself, Crash. What's your big thing on the internet here? What's your main thing?
All right. So, I've been streaming for about a year now. But my big thing, and I always love doing this, is just sitting down and playing through a game like I'm a friend of yours that's sitting on a couch. That's really all it is, right? I want to be that guy that you're watching play any of this game, and I'm not gonna lie. I'm a funny guy. I curse a little here and there, maybe a little much. But at the end of the day, my whole thing is that I'm just a guy who wants to play games and people like to watch, and that's really it.
Yeah, and I mean, in the most genuine, honest way possible, you are legitimately one of my most watched streamers and one of my favorites to watch. Like, I'm not even joking.
Well, I think there's.
I was just gonna say, I just love watching your streams. That's all.
You're good, man. I appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.
I think there's this thing on Twitch going around where it's like all the big streamers are like, we gotta do game shows. We gotta talk all the time. We gotta do this and that. But I'm one of those people that's like, I just want to watch a game and chill and relax. And that's what I often. That's why I stream and do all the recording stuff. It's for me. At the end of the day, I do everything I do for me because I would want to watch it, and I have. And no matter how egotistical that may sound, I like watching myself.
Right, yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you make something...
You kind of have to.
Right, yeah.
It's true.
And, if it's something you're, proud of, why not rewatch it? I'll be honest, I do my Getting Good series. I rewatch that all the time, because I think most of those videos
Especially if you're
good.
editing, you're forced to watch it over and over and over and find where the funny places are.
Exactly.
It's true.
Exactly.
It's true.
Plus, I mean, also... I'm gonna link all your social stuff.
I appreciate it
in the description for sure. But you have a YouTube channel. You've done 30 playthroughs at least, right? Or 30 or 30 plus, right?
Okay, so I'm a little embarrassed of the YouTube channel. I don't really delete many videos off of that. I only delete the ones that that are weird or revealing or anything. So I've been doing YouTube stuff for 5 or 6 years. I'm only like 19. So when you're starting YouTube at 13 and you sound like this, it's not the most fun and it's a little embarrassing.
At least you didn't stay sounding like that.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. But
The voice improved over time.
We're all men. Here.
We're all men.
yeah.
Oh.
But
beer.
basically, I started my
You're back.
Sorry, Crash.
Go on.
Go ahead.
You're good. So I basically started my YouTube career back when I was 13, and I would just simply play games. I started with one series of not having commentary, and then the next having commentary. Stupid 13-year-old. But I've done maybe about 40 different playthroughs on my channel, and that's like 20-minute videos that I would.
Solid.
Yeah, 20 minutes videos that I would do. And as of today, I have about 1,400 videos up.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been doing this for a very long time. I used to do daily uploads, and then I stopped for a few months, and then I gave back to daily uploads, and then I stopped for a while, and I went back to daily upload. The whole thing. It was ass. I was also 15. So,
Right.
I didn't really have that work ethic. And now, instead of uploading a recording or something, I simply just stream and upload the VODs as fast as I can, and I may or may not be still a month behind, but that's not a problem.
Hey, honestly, when you do like almost like daily streams and then also like upload the VODs, like that takes time, As you can't just do that right away, So I don't blame you at all.
It's true, and I have a full-time job as well on top of that.
Exactly.
So
yeah.
it's sometimes hard, and I normally work those night shifts, so I'll wake up late and then come home late, and then I'll stream until late, and then it's hard to find the time to like put myself into that mindset.
Mm-hmm. Which I think honestly is a great good reason why you have that reward on your stream to make me make a thumbnail, because it gets you to just do it, because you're like, all right, well, I just gotta do it.
Yeah, I have to stop everything in the stream, more or less, and just go and create a thumbnail for a video, because that's what my big problem is. I can upload them easy because it's just click, it's uploading, and then I simply just have to make the thumbnail, because I already titled them in my files too. Like it's titled, it's everything ready. It's just thumbnail.
Yeah, I usually try to do that because it's just so much easier.
Oh, yeah, totally. And speaking of easier, let me just shill a little bit here. I have this thing on my stream. Yeah, you probably know this, Wheels. That I call my schedule, right? And it's a big spreadsheet. And I'm a nerd for this, but I'm a big spreadsheet of every single game I have ever played, laid out perfectly. So if you want to find a game, you can find the streams for it, right?
I can also link that.
Yeah, you totally can. Maybe not the most important, but it also, if they want to see me, little old me,
yeah,
they can. But then it also has the games that I'm playing and the games that I plan on playing, and it really helps out, because I think it's a good thing for viewers to know. Everything, they can find everything, and I hate the fact that a lot of these newer streamers, and I say newer, the rich ones, don't do that. It's a lot of the time I find it's hard to find certain streams. You have to really search, and then they have clickbait titles, which is fine. I get it. You're trying to run a business here, and it's cool. But as the small guy, I want to make sure that everyone enjoys what they're watching. Everyone can find what they're trying to watch, and even if one or two people's is I'll watch. That's good enough for me.
Right, yeah, honestly. Plus, yeah, I really love the idea of, making it so user-friendly for people to, find your stuff. I think that's, the best part of that.
You're telling me? Like I said, I make everything for myself. It's like I've been thinking about it. I hate the fact that other streamers do this. I can't find their stuff, and so I took the problem into my hands and I created a little spreadsheet baby, and by that I stole it from Lobos Jr. And then I made it my own.
Right? Yeah. So it's you copied the answers and then changed it a little bit so it didn't look like cheating.
Exactly.
I got you.
Don't worry, that self-awareness is in the spreadsheet. Okay.
Hey. Cheating is just using your resources.
It's funny too because it was abandoned. It was abandoned. Like it was Lobos. You guys, do you know who Lobos Jr. is?
I've heard the name.
He's the guy that plays all the Dark Souls games. I'm a big nerd of those, but
right.
He plays all of them, but like with insanely difficult mods and challenge runs, and that's like his whole thing. And he does like a month of donating to St. Jude, where he'll reach like $1 million, and he's just playing the Souls game at the worst capacity, and he's just great at them. He actually went in and helped make the guides for them with FromSoft for something like that. But the spreadsheet is beautiful because that was made specifically to find all of his challenge runs, which is huge, and I love that was there. And then I was like, I could do this, and then I took it.
Dang.
Yep.
Yeah, that's just... There you go. That's the way to do it.
Yeah.
Wow. That's nice. That's awesome. So, I also want to ask, what would you say has been your favorite game to, like, do on stream recently? It just, and we'll say the last, like, I don't know, like 3-ish months, something like that.
See, that's hard because I stream so much. Like in the last 3 months, for example, I've probably played about 15 games. And that doesn't sound like a lot, but like for my schedule, it is.
Yeah.
But you know what?
This isn't. I just also want to clarify. This isn't just like he does a stream, he plays a game for like 2 hours, whatever. Like no, like you complete every game that you stream
for the most part, or I get angry and I stop. That only happens with the hard ones. But I like to 100% play a game. I'm going to play it on stream as I would if I was just by myself. And that means 6-hour streams of me just playing a game because that's what I would do. I would just sit there and have 6-hour play sessions because what else are you supposed to do from the time 10:30 to 3 o'clock in the morning? Sleep?
Exactly.
That's not even real. So I like to stream for very long times and just play games normally. Now the problem is with finding the favorite one. That's hard. I would say honestly, I can't pick a game, right? But I think in the last 3 months I know this, I'm obviously playing them and I just beat God of War 3 yesterday. But I have been really enjoying God of War 3. Like all right. There's sometimes you play a game and you're just like, I want to play this more, right? And I've played the God of War games, twice now, but just playing them again, it's just, they're so fun, and they're brutal for no reason, and I love it, and I just want to continue playing it. You put good combos, and, it's just a blast. Other than that, what other games have I played recently? Oh, you know what? Mario RPG, Super Mario RPG, that was great.
Okay, yeah.
That was a very fun series. I'm not a big RPG guy, and I've actually played through all of the Mario and Luigi games and Paper Mario games on stream. And, to round out the whole RPG Mario category, the 12th game was Super Mario RPG. And there's something beautiful about that game in that it's on the NES, but it feels so, like, modern with some of the stuff. Like, the designs are just beautiful. I love all the enemies in that game. I feel like a monster as I run through every single enemy. I just love it. Like, I just love the power that Mario and that little cloud boy has. It's
of course. Also, no shame that you looked up how to beat Kulix or how to get to him, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, how am I supposed to find that out? I gotta go to this random mall, and talk to him, be like, "You want to buy some fireworks?" And you're like, "I guess."
I guess
It's not
so.
4th of July, but okay, I'll buy some fireworks. And then you bring him to another random ass mall, and she's like, "Do you want a rock?" And you're like, "Okay, sure." And you switch the fireworks for the rock, and then you're good. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's,
Hey man, it was on the SNES. It was supposed to be hard because fun.
It's true. It's true. But it was
But
really
then
fun.
once
Have you played RPG, Michael?
No, I've not, but I've watched multiple playthroughs plus Crash's stream, so
Yeah, I mean, I'm only like his favorite streamer or whatever. Like his
much,
life.
yeah.
I'm like
This
his
is-
life support at this point.
literally if I don't got anyone, I got Crash.
Yeah, I'm always live.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's just like it's so convenient cuz like if I get home from a long day at work, you're just there and it's like, all right, well, I can just have a good time.
Yeah, I want to make sure everyone has a good time. That's the important part. You know.
See, yeah, and honestly, you're like one of the most positive people I've met on Twitch, which is insane because it's Twitch. You don't expect positivity there most of the time, you know?
Yeah, you
You
expect toxic masculinity and people who hate women. Yeah. I only hate one of those things.
Take a big guess, chat. or not chat, the comment section. You know what I meant.
Well, obviously I kid, but
Yes.
yeah, no, I pride myself on my positivity and I want to make sure everyone has a good time. And if anyone's feeling down, I want to make sure that I'm the helping hand that I can bring them up. You know.
Hey, you've done it with me.
Yes, I have.
And it's always been appreciated.
I like how the SmashCast is turning to the CrashCast.
Honestly, it kind of
Yeah,
is a little bit. Well, hey, you know what? That's fine because you're the special guest today.
I am the
That's
I am the
exciting.
star of the show. I am in fact.
You're also
Taking over.
yeah you're also the first non-relative on the SmashCast.
Well,
so.
I mean, Wheels, I have actually a surprise for you.
Oh no. What is this?
I'm your brother. Not many people know that. I'm sorry, man.
Oh my
Yeah,
god.
separated at
The
birth.
truth comes out.
I was expecting either that or another $30 donut, which by the way, you did not have to do that.
Oh,
I don't know why you
it was totally cool. I just felt like it, and that's how that was. Listen, man.
You know what? I know, man. Yeah, I'll listen, I'll listen.
You know,
Bye.
I do what my loins tell me. My loins told me I should donate $30, and then I donated $30, and that's, you know, I don't really donate or do anything a lot of the time in other Twitch channels, but sometimes you just get that feeling. You're like, I'm gonna do it, and then you do it, and then you feel good about yourself.
Yeah, gotta listen to the
Yeah.
line.
Completely an
Oh,
egotistical move there. See, by me doing that, I earned brownie points, and now here I am.
And I gained trust.
Look where you are now.
I mean, to be fair, I wanted you on here before that, but true.
Listen, man, my persona confidant here is, you know, I gained the new rank, let's say.
Yeah, you did. Also, just really quick, I also wanted to mention, so I've been sick for the last, week and a half, and apparently so is Cameron, I think for a little less some time than that, but
Yeah, I was sick for 4 days.
Yeah.
I'm still kind of but it's fine.
Yeah, so I've been under since July 4th, which it is, as we're recording this, is July 13th, so it's been 9 days. And I'm
Rough.
just now getting over this. So yeah, this sucks. I don't know what happened. And all I'm saying is the last person I hung out with was Jacob before I got sick. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying he gave it to me. I'm just saying.
I don't think he's been sick yet though. That's the
Yeah,
part that
that's
confuzzles
that's the
me.
weird thing. I'm wondering if maybe just while I was at work or something, because I mean I work at a gas station. You know, we get tons of people. I'm just wondering if maybe someone got me sick, and then I somehow passed it on to Jacob, who then passed it on to you, but he just didn't get anything from it. I don't know. That's weird.
Jerk.
Yeah, what a piece of garbage. Anyways,
Unbelievable.
yeah. absolutely cringe.
Did we say what's your favorite game of all time?
Now,
Like obviously you've played games like a lot, and in the 3 months that's fine. But like if you've played so many, surely you have one that reigns supreme.
I mean, of course I do. I only talk about it every chance I get. So for the longest time, this was before Elden Ring. BE if you would, BER if you would, before Elden Ring. Before Elden Ring, it was Okami. For those who don't know, it's I would say it's like a Legend of Zelda-esque game where you go and are a dog and you have paint powers. It's hard to describe, but basically you have paint powers, and then you go and kill some demons and stuff.
Demons, yeah.
Yeah, and it's all based on Japanese Shinto mythology, and it's so interesting, and it's like one of those very few games that make me cry, because I'm a rock, right? I'm Dwayne.
Right.
I'm Dwayneing it up in here.
You were literally Dwayne.
Right, I'm Dwayne The Rock Johnson. So I don't normally cry, but this game makes me tear up, and I could have not played the rest of the game, be immediately teleported to the end, and I'll still tear up at that ending. I don't need the emotional attachment anymore. It's just a sad ending. But
honestly, I'm so bad at Okami. I don't know. I could just never get the combat down. But I watched, like, this is actually just discussing your Twitch chat the other night. But I've watched Chugga Conroy for a very long time. He is the one who introduced me to Okami, and of any game, it is one of my favorite art directions for any game ever. The game
100%.
is absolutely gorgeous, even for when it came out, 2009 or something. I don't know.
I mean, yeah, it came out on the PlayStation 2 before anything, and then was re-released one time for the Wii and the PS3. And then got re-released again for the PS4, and then got re-released for a third time for the PC, and I have completed the game a total of 3 times.
Nice. It also is on Switch.
Oh, is it? I didn't know that. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's on Switch.
I might have to play it again, I think is what I'm hearing.
Might as well. It's $20.
Now, I really say that, I should say that Okami is my favorite, because that game is very near and dear to me. But there's just something about Elden Ring that I love even more. I don't know. I think it's the weight. It's the weight up to it. It's me playing every other Souls game before it. And, the 5 days leading up to February 25th was some of the most tense days. Not because of anything, just simply because I just wanted to play Elden Ring just that bad. And so when I finally got my hands on it, and it fit every expectation and exceeded them in beauty, in music, in bosses, in combat, in everything. It's just such a magical game. Now, it's hard to go back to, though, because it's so big.
Yes.
I spent my first playthrough of the game, which was on stream.
I do remember that.
It took me a month to beat. And do everything. Now, that really was 2 weeks because of how my streams... When I sink my teeth into a big game, I want to play all of it. And Elden Ring is too big. Yes. That's the problem.
Absolutely.
And it's a great problem to have, but it's hard to hop into an Elden Ring match. Why did I say it like that? It's hard to,
Yo, Elden Ring Battle Royale.
Yeah, I'm dropping in, boys. All right, we're going to Tilted.
Where are we dropping?
Yeah. So I'm Counter-Strike in Elden Ring. So it's hard to get into a sesh. That's the word for Elden Ring because you're just kind of sitting there and you're like, this is not. I'm gonna run around and it's gonna do nothing towards this game. I'm not making any progress. Nothing I do really matters here. I'm just going. So I often will switch games. But Elden Ring is probably my favorite game in gameplay. That's what I'll say. Okami, story, and art direction and music. Elden Ring for gameplay and expectations.
Honestly,
Solid.
That's very fair.
You have a lot of time to think about it when you work for 40 hours and you just sit there brain dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. See, that's how it was with my factory job, because I was just sitting there 8 hours a day doing the same like 3 things every single day, and it just gave me way too much time to think. Like, when I say I had way too much time to think about absolutely nothing, I really mean it. It was.
Were you
It was not.
were you not allowed to listen to music or something?
No.
Oh, that's so.
Yeah,
dumb.
because I mean, like, we had to wear earplugs, because loud machinery because of factory. So yeah, like, well,
If you drowned it out with music.
yeah, if honestly, so there were actually some shifts we were allowed to bring like personal speakers to like listen to music as well as doing our work, and honestly, that alone made the day go by so much faster. It is
Did you have her?
insane.
She had to wear earplugs. Could you hear me out? I'm just spitballing here.
Right.
Could you have worn an earbud, right, in your ear, and then put on some like really heavy duty noise canceling headphones?
In theory, yes, but they probably would have just made you take them off.
I see.
Yeah.
So your ears might rip off from all that extra.
Yeah. That too. Your ears might no longer work at that point because you're plugging them, but also using noise canceling headphones. It's over. You're never gonna hear again. At that point, you might as well just tear both your ears off. Yeah, honestly, really good picks for favorite games. Love that. I also, man, I can never decide on that, because like part of me is like I should say it's Persona 5 because it's the game I actively like enjoy playing more, but Xenoblade Chronicles came into my life at the perfect time, and I fell in love with the characters and the story and the music, so it's kind of more like a nostalgia pick, I guess. So I mean, honestly, like, I don't know. I don't really know. I also think, I don't know. I mean, Cameron, I think yours is also, I would say P5, right?
I always say that it's Ocarina of
Yeah.
Time, but if I went back and played the games and I didn't have nostalgia to look at, then it probably would be Persona 5.
Okay, yeah. I figured, because like some parts of Ocarina of Time did hold up, some did not.
All right, I gotta buckle up and chuckle up for my boy Ocarina of Time. All right, hold on. I have never before streaming. I have never beaten Ocarina of Time. I've never beaten
Really?
any 3D Zelda.
Right.
All right.
That's true. That's right.
I've played for the first time to completion Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time a few months ago on the original N64, and as much as much as there was problems, that game golden. Like I love that game. It's so
Not just
fun.
the cartridge.
I gotta.
See, sorry, go ahead.
You never enjoyed it, Michael?
Well, the thing is that, like, I get why it's a fantastic game, and I'm not saying it's a bad game. I'm just saying that I could not get through it. Like, I've legitimately tried. I tried playing it on the N64.
Did you play it as a kid?
No, I did not play it as a kid.
Well, that's
And
probably
that's
a big
part of the
reason.
problem. I never owned it. I don't know. But, like, even as a teenager, well, I guess like 18 or 19-year-old who had a 3DS and also had Ocarina of Time 3D, I played like 20 hours of it, and I was like, I just can't. I think I got to like the Gerudo Fortress or whatever, and I just couldn't.
Yeah.
I just couldn't handle it.
You're pretty
Majora's
damn far.
Mask,
So
though.
close to the end.
I know, but I just couldn't do it. And let me tell you, when I say that, I see Xenoblade as my favorite game of all time. Honestly, I'll be honest, I haven't beaten it. I've seen the ending like a bunch.
What? You can't.
No.
What?
Okay. No, I've gotten like pretty much to the end. I like literally like another 5 hours of gameplay, and I would have made it to the end. But here's the thing. So my first ever playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles was on the Wii. I am currently looking at the case for Xenoblade Chronicles. It's up there. I'm staring at it. Now, I played it on the Wii. This was 2014, so about 8 years ago. I got all the way to Mechonis Field, the very end. Which, yeah, like I said, like another 5 to 10 hours of gameplay. I would have beaten the game. Now, I got stuck on one part, just didn't go back for like a month. And then when I did go back, my save data was gone.
Oh.
Yeah.
It makes it really hard when the game is that long to want to do it again.
Really hard, because I was already 75 hours into this game. And I was like, are you serious? And then I got it again on the 2DS XL, because it was available for that. And I got to the same part, and I just forgot to keep going. So, like, and I've seen the ending. I know how the game ends. Like, that's what sucks. That is what sucks about that. See, and the thing is, if I would have just kept playing it when I was, like, 15, 16, I would have beaten it. And then I could say that I've seen the ending myself. But I was a cringe little boy, and I did not do that.
You're just cringe.
I regret it. I am just cringe. I regret everything. But also, how was I gonna know that my save data was just gonna be gone when I came back? You know,
Should have known.
I should have just known.
You should have.
That's on me. Why am I like this? I don't know.
Man,
Also,
oh man.
Yeah, that's quite sad. Also, Cameron, I don't know. Have you seen my new stream schedule?
No, I think I did. I don't remember.
Oh, okay. Well, Crash is the one who made it.
I saw. Oh, was it the Persona 5 like background with the?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
What do you think of it?
I actually remember the situation completely and how that happened. I went on his Discord and I looked at his stream schedule for the first time and I said, "This looks
Absolutely not.
This looks like ass. Like you got the bright red behind the white. Like my eyes are burning just looking at it. And then I didn't stop there. I called them out in stream while it was on stream. Called them out. I said, "Wheels, what is this? As a graphic designer, this is terrible." So I said, let me make you something. And then it was like, okay. But to make it Persona 5 themed. And I'm like, all right, I got you. Give me some time. Little did I know, I was going to go watch my girlfriend's dog for a week at their house. And then being sick for like another week. So it took me a little bit longer than I wanted. But I made it. I literally made it in 2 hours. And it came out beautifully.
It did, yeah.
Yeah, if you guys don't already know what it looks like, go to Wheels' Discord here. Hopefully he has that accessible, and you'll see my lovely creation.
It honestly is like, it's super nice. I really enjoy it a lot. It's just like, it's just clean. It looks good.
Yeah,
Also,
I like to keep my artwork the opposite of me. It's got to be clean. I got to be dirty. That's how I like to work.
Right, of course. Nothing else you could do.
Exactly.
But also, I really do think like the transparent red boxes was like absolutely the way to go.
Well, there's a lot of certain things that I had to make a choice on. I mean, those red boxes weren't originally there. When I was about to send it to you, they weren't there. And my mindset was like, oh, you could probably just put like the game logos on there and it would work fine. But then I was like, there's not enough red in this picture. And in Persona 5, red is the main color of the game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So I was like, maybe I could use the red boxes to differentiate. And then there was the whole problem of trying to figure out how to put the days in there and make them look good, because I had to go I had to go to the official Persona 5 calendar.
Oh, wow.
And steal the days from that. And then I had to, make sure that they were cut out perfectly and make sure that the colors were working. Because originally they were transparent. Like the insides that are black on that picture are completely transparent. So I had to go and make sure that it was, all blacked out. It looked all nice. And then Photoshop wasn't cooperating, so then I had to go back in with the paint tool and just fill in the areas that weren't working. And then there's there's certain A's and D's and R's that needed me to make a little circle in there and make sure that the style was correct with how the font was. And then, and finally, then I had to make sure all the text would make sense with the rest of the text on the screen here. So, like, if Wheels was going to make it say Cuphead at 7 p.m. or whatever, you would just need to have a certain font and make sure it's white, then do a 5 pixel outline of black and then a 5 pixel outline of white, and then it's golden.
True. And honestly, so I don't use Photoshop. I use Pixlr X or whatever. So the outline you see, that's the outline turned all the way up. It's
really?
Not. Yes, it is turned all the way up. It's not very thick.
There actually is a better way to do that then. It's just copy and paste the letter, the words.
Okay.
And then put it behind the thing you're trying to say. So you got the white word in the front, and you may have the black one in the back. So then it's like, let's say it says Cuphead. It'll be slightly smaller in the front. The black outline will be slightly bigger, and then you can make it as big as you need to. It just needs to be slightly bigger. It'll be slightly angled, sure, because it needs to be angled because it doesn't quite match up, but it's fine if you do that because then it makes it look more stylistic.
That's true. I didn't even think about that. You are just giving me so many good ideas today. My God.
I've had many pitfalls in my creative endeavors, so that's how I know.
Yeah, I'd believe it.
People fail so that other people don't.
Yeah.
True.
I have fallen very flat on my face for these things.
Cameron and I have also fallen very flat on our face because some of the earlier podcast episodes we just had to completely scrap because we didn't really have a good way of like syncing up together. So
right.
Yeah, that was.
Well, you're welcome for the time clock, boys.
Yeah, that's
professionals
that's
in the professionals in the house. All right.
Smart guy in the house. That's this guy. Oh man. So what else do you do? What else do you do besides your gaming?
Well, I cry, but
yeah,
I work. I used to work at a grocery store where my job would be to get fruit, cut the fruit up. This was the people in the morning's job, so I wouldn't have to do this that often. And then I would go and grab the fruit by the meaty hands and put them in plastic containers and then sell them at overpriced prices and then sell them to customers who don't like me. So, you know, it's pretty cool. And then, I focus my job on customer service, which ends up fitting very well. But, that's basically it. And then I hate my job. And then I got a new job, yesterday, so.
Oh, so the interview went well.
Yeah, no, they brought me in, they were like, you look like a good, handsome fellow. You got a nice look there. And I said, this is a really weird, this is Lowe's, right? This is weird. Why? Stop telling me about my looks. He's like, dude, you smell nice. And I'm like, can I just get the job? And he's like, yeah, I got you full-time, $16. And I'm like, yeah.
Dang, all right, let's go.
Yeah, I have to wear assless chaps to work, though. So I'm not really sure what that's all about, but I make $16, so it's cool.
Hey, man, if you make 16, you gotta wear the chaps,
Hey, a little breeze, it's all right.
You win some, you lose some.
It's a little breezy back there. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah. I don't know what that's
And what's more ironic? I'll be the wood guy.
Oh, wait, the wood guy?
My job's lumber, so.
Oh my God.
I'll be dealing with all the wood.
Oh no. Oh God.
I heard you need some wood. Come back here. I got you covered.
Oh no. Oh well, that's exciting.
But other than that, I just in my free time I will browse the average YouTube and Twitch and terrible Reddit page or something. But I'm just some ordinary guy who likes to stream, and I like to spend a lot of my time about it. I like to game outside of streaming, but it's gaming outside of streaming is nothing like being in stream. And there's pros and cons to both. I can play any game I want when I'm alone, but it's not nearly as fun and exciting if people aren't there. And I like to spend a lot of my time just putting more effort into this streaming thing. I'm not gonna lie. I would like it to come off the ground. It's something that I really like. It's something that I enjoy doing, and there's I love putting so much passion into it. And then I like seeing everyone who comes in, and I like to make sure that I know them, and I like to, I want to make people's day, and
right.
It's something that I have always wanted, and it's nice to know that I'm doing that, even if it is a few people. It's that handful of people that I know will come to my stream, have a great time, probably get banned once or twice because of my tyrannical mods, and then
yes.
call it a day.
Just one specifically.
Well, yeah, but he's also forgiving. He's like a crab. He's like an outside hard as a rock. He's also Dwayning it. But inside, nice and meaty and juicy and nice. Those other two adjectives I probably should report to HR. But
true. Well, I mean, you're the boss, so what are they gonna do? Fire you?
Yes.
All right, Crash, we're taking your stream away.
What was that? Did you guys hear that?
Well, hear what?
Okay. So
we're hearing demons over here, I guess.
But yeah, no, I spend a lot of my off time just focusing on stream. I want to make sure that I'm providing the best possible show, and that could mean simply buying a stream deck and having funny things on it that I can use during the stream, just to make add a little spice.
The laugh track.
Yeah, I have it's not a laugh track, it's a clap track.
Oh, sorry, the clap track. Yeah.
Yeah. Really big.
I thought you also have a laugh track.
No, it starts with a laugh and then goes into a clap. I just haven't added the laugh track. But there's that, and then there's, I want to make sure that everything looks nice, and be it from the fridge that I've just decided to put on the side of my screen in my beginning of streams.
I love that.
Yeah, I don't remember why I did that. I for some reason my stream is banana themed.
Yeah, it is.
Or it was more before, but yeah, no, I just like to make fun things. And even on this fridge, come to my stream, you will see. On this fridge,
you will see.
It has the Photoshop underneath, the Photoshop on top of it that shows what I'm doing today, and I'll make that funny, and I'll try to make sure that the 3 things I'm doing are interesting. Maybe 2 of them are real, and one of them is I don't know, meet Gary or something.
Yeah, I always notice that there's something that just doesn't make sense. And I didn't know that until literally right now. It always confused me.
And then on the top of the fridge, the freezer section, I got stuff hanging up on the wall, and I got little magnets that are little stream nods or little business cards that are from Batman of his The Night chiropractor, and it's just little jokes that no one will see, but I like them. But
it's for your own entertainment,
and it adds detail. It adds depth. I gotta add more stuff to that fridge. I'm gonna need a bigger fridge eventually with all these stream things. But
yeah.
But that's
what's with the baby?
His name is Augustus. Okay.
Augustus.
He is my son. All right, and he doesn't go to preschool. He ate a child. So we're gonna not talk. Can you cut this out of this podcast?
Yeah.
Thanks.
I got you. Yeah.
But
sorry, Crash. I'm sorry.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah, what's up? What's the problem?
I didn't mean to bring up Augustus.
It's okay. It's okay.
I will cut every single second of this out. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Everything's gonna be fine. I won't call the police. We'll just cut it out. All right. Is that
he's
cool
looking at me, so I would just okay. Let's move on. Okay.
Gotcha.
All right.
All right.
So
all right.
I have a
and we're
cutout.
back in. We're back in. Yeah.
So I have a cardboard cutout of Hasbulla, the Russian 19-year-old who's like 3 feet tall. And I like bringing him on stream. So that's what that is. But no,
Gotcha.
I just like making things funny. And even if you look at something, you're like, what is that? What the hell am I looking at? You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna come in next stream and then ask. That's the thing.
Yeah.
You gotta make things a little weird, a little wacky, a little mysterious because people are interested. They want to know. They want to be a part of the joke, and that's why I like having jokes to be a part of. And even if that means that they aren't that visible, or it's just a wanted poster with Luigi on it for 100 million berries or whatever.
Yes.
It's just little jokes like that are like, why is Luigi wanted? And I'm like, well, he may or may not have defiled my pasta, and now he's on the run. And it's simple things like that that's like, what? You know, it's just I just like making stuff for stream, and then I like streaming. So it all goes around in a big Ouroboros circle, right?
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah. That's really cool.
I'm like weird. I'm weird. That's how that is.
Hey man, I'm not gonna lie. We're a little weird too. It's all right.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah. Cameron's the weirdest dude I know, right, Cameron?
I just yell in my closet and get my emotions out.
True.
It's noise canceling, so it works.
Right.
I have lost my job for the past week because I haven't been able to speak.
Well, also, wait. Were you doing work while you're at your family reunion?
I did.
Oh.
Did you see my story where I was like underneath?
Oh, that's right.
comfort
That's right. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's true.
But the next day I got sick, so I was like, well, I can't really do anything because I sound like this.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm sorry I can't do your work. I sound like a gremlin, so...
You know, honestly, yeah, I'm making a quarantine vlog right now, and the first couple days, I kind of sound like this, and I don't sound too good.
A bit like Batman.
I sound like Batman. I crapped my pants.
To protect my friends.
Alfred, change my diaper. Alfred, please. That's another old Crash stream joke. Which honestly is one of my favorites.
It was when I was playing. I actually I like to make sure to know where everything's from and when everyone comes in. But that was from a Batman Arkham Origins stream, and I don't like Batman Arkham Origins comparatively to the others. Right. And I just remember the best viewers are when they come in. I will say the most offbeat thing where Batman shits his diaper basically, and then Alfred needs to change it, and then they're just like, yes, and they come in with the joke. It's like, yes, I love it. I love when people come in and try to be weird with me, or even if I have a little heart to heart with somebody, it's like, yes, I remember those moments. Like I can, for the most part, for the people that are very that are significant viewers in the stream, I like to remember when they came in. Like I can give you a whole ass layout of when everyone does. You know, I got my two mods. Mod 1, Raccoon, he came in when one of my first few streams in Mario Galaxy 2. Miss Kissa, she was the second stream of Paper Mario. I was walking through the desert temple thing. Paper Mario Desert. Yeah. And we were talking about my old job. You know, Stotzi was Dark Souls 1 when I was only allowed to use the bow and I was playing the Four Kings. Tribut was during the Earth Temple in Wind Waker. It's like I just like remembering when people come in. I like remembering because then it's like I have a mental mind map of everything that we've talked about up to that point. Right.
Do you remember when I came in?
You came in. It was during Mario Odyssey. I think it was in the Luncheon Kingdom.
Maybe.
I might have been wrong.
I very specifically remember you were doing the sub area where there's the purple goop or whatever, and there's a whole island of just bricks, and then there's a piranha plant in the middle, and you have to destroy all the bricks. And then get the piranha plant to shoot out the fire. I remember that very specifically.
I would have guessed that it was Mario Odyssey that he came in on.
Yeah.
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah,
of course.
And I like to remember these things. You know, they're fun for me.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. See,
Yeah.
honestly, I cannot do that. That's like, that's a lot.
Well, I also have for what I try to remember, I have a good memory. Like you know, I try to remember as much as I can so that I can then use them as blackmail, but also so that I can use them, you know, to talk to people. Because at the end of the day, I mean, I'm not that big, so viewers are like friends for me. Like, I just like talking to them.
Exactly, yeah.
And you always remember when your friends came from. You always remember when you first meet somebody, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. Well, I think we're kind of coming up on our time here. Is there anything you wanna say to the world while you're here?
Yeah. You know, you gotta run by a grind set. And I think it's important to live your life like this. And it's drink Gatorade, get laid, get paid. Thank you for watching.
True. As the wise words of Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, it's about drive.
It's about power.
We stay hungry, we devour. Something like that. Whatever he said. All right. Well, thank you for watching.
I got nothing.
Thanks for watching, everyone. Like I said, I'll have all of Crash's socials linked down there. All of the Discords too. So join our Discords. It'll be pretty cool, pretty awesome. Any other last words?
Come check me out. I don't really have much to say. What else am I supposed to say?
Whatever you want to say.
Thanks for watching.
Yeah, you know what? Thank you guys for joining in. You're the real heroes here. How about you drop a like and subscribe on the channel? And you know what? While you're at it, come and watch some more of my videos. Thank you.
Watch some more.
Go ahead and watch all 1,000 videos. Ring the bell. Don't forget to subscribe. And like the video.
And leave a comment, please.
Oh, right. Comment below.
And if you watch this far, right? Hey, Peter, bring me a bucket of cream.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
Hey, Peter.
We need to stop.
Oh, God. Okay, yep, this is fine.
Fade away.
All right. I hope everyone has a fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you later. Peace out.
Bye-bye.
Bye.